Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the Mastering the PA CareerLink website workshop. My name is Victoria Gardner, and I'm your career advisor at the PA CareerLink in Bedford County. Assisting me today is Pamela Leonard, a career advisor from the PA CareerLink in Blair County. We understand that navigating the job market can be challenging, especially if you're trying to re-enter the workforce. Today, we're here to guide you through the PA CareerLink website, which is a valuable resource to help you find job opportunities, update your resume, and access career resources and training. So before we begin, we are having this workshop in Microsoft Teams. So just to go over a few functions of Teams, if you have any questions during the presentation, you can hit the chat bubble at the top and it'll open up the chat box and you can type your question in there and hit enter. We also will stay around after the presentation for any other questions as well for a Q&A session, and we can show any other things off the website you'd like to see that we didn't maybe touch on. If you want to unmute yourself, you want to hit the microphone button and make sure it doesn't have a slash over it, and then we'll be able to hear you. Cameras are not required for today. I may have them turned off on this. I can't honestly remember. But if you want to be seen, the camera icon, if it does not have a slash, we can see you. So if you also can't, maybe the presentation is looking small to you, if you hit view, focus on content, it'll maximize the screen for you. So before we get in the demo, I just want to take a moment to think about what we hope to achieve today. Whether you're just starting your job search or looking to refine your approach, the PA CareerLink website has tools and resources designed to help you succeed. So the first step in accessing the PA CareerLink is to create an account. And an account consists of a Keystone ID and a password. And if you are in the RICIA program, and you probably already have this done, the perks of creating an account with CareerLink is that you can register for workshops, find open jobs in your county, update or upload your resumes, search for trainings, workshops, and events, and potentially find schooling training through us too. So this is what the homepage looks like, and it is the landing page when you log in. It's your central hub for everything related to your job search. So let's get started. If we take a look here, there's some links along the top of the page, the main menus. So the first one we're going to look at is My Job Search. So that is where most people spend most of their time on CareerLink. And it's also right here on the homepage as well. Whenever you search for jobs, you can search by zip code. I'm going to just put Bedford in because that's where I am at. And you can see here it has the distance, the date, the counties that the jobs are located in. And then just taking a minute to look at a job here, production supervisor. This is just the first one that popped. So when I click it, it says how much experience they want. If there's a pay scale, it will show you that here. This employer chose not to show that. They just put competitive salary. If you'd like to apply, here's the button to apply. And if you'd like to save this job so you can come back to it, there's a save job button with a star here. You would just hit that and then it adds it up here so you don't forget about it. And then same thing with the next one, the star is out here on this screen as well. So if I was interested in forklift operator, I would click this. It's now saved up there for me to come back to. So one of the good things about using PA CareerLink is that we vet all the employers that are registered with us and all the job postings to make sure there's no fraud. So you know when you're applying to something, it's legit through this website. So that's the main job search functions. You can also, filter the heck out of everything here. There's a lot of different options for you there with filters. And back to the job search menu. So the other options in this menu are different resume functions, which we'll go into in a second. Search jobs, which is the page we're on now. Saved searches is where you would potentially save a couple of searches with your filters saved on it, so you can quickly get back in and look for the things you were looking for before. And then save jobs, which we went over, which is the star. Job applications, you can review anything you applied to. Maybe you forget the date you applied or whatever, and that also keeps track of the applications as well. The job search activities page, this is a good tool to track all the activities as required by unemployment. So if you would click all activities, here it shows that I did a job search today. So it saves your job searches in CareerLink, and any jobs I would apply to, it would save in there. You can also add activities from not in CareerLink. So say you called your former employer and asked them if they had any openings, and that was part of your work search that week. You could hit employer contacted, add all the details in, and then it will list it here for you. And this is a good tool to use for unemployment in case you would get audited on your work searches. You do not have to use this, but it does keep everything in one spot. And unemployment can access your account, so they could look at it instead of you providing a whole bunch of information and papers to them. They can just look here if you have everything put into there. Not required, but does help organize. And then you can also do a very broad job search if you wanted to browse just by city, company name, or occupation, county. So that's an option as well. So we're going to go into the resume portion of this next. So here you see it pops up that I've not updated my resume in 90 days. My resume is current, so I'm going to click confirm, and it will take that screen away, but we'll go back in. So the kind of cool thing about this is that you can add your work in. You can edit anything you want within this tool here. And you see I have my most recent work positions here. You also could have multiple resumes if you'd want to. And that's what the resume list is. I just have one in here. If I wanted to add another resume, say I had a different resume for different types of jobs I was doing, or maybe I had one highlighting different experience compared to another resume, whatever, you can have up to 5 resumes loaded onto the CareerLink. And then when you apply for jobs through CareerLink, it will ask you which resume you want to use to apply to that job. Back to the resume format tool. Another cool thing about this is that once I put everything in here, I can have it automatically format it for me. And I really enjoy that feature because getting in Microsoft Word and messing with the spacing and everything is cumbersome sometimes. So this takes everything, formats it for me, and then it can also spit it out into a PDF or a Word document. So you don't have to, worry about whenever you send it to an employer or apply for a job, you've got the PDF or the Word doc there to attach to the email, upload to the website, or whatever. So I do say that a resume that is customized definitely gives you a chance to speak directly to the employer, like, hey, these are my skills. I fit this job that I'm applying for. So you want to mess with your resume every once in a while, create different ones if you'd like. There's no, set way to do this, but mixing it up and not just using the same old resume you've had for the last 10 years might get you ahead in the job market today. Okay, so next we'll go to the events menu. Workshops like this one are fantastic opportunities to learn new skills. We do have events where you can network with employers. And let's take a look at how to look at the different events. Okay, so this is my zip code where the office is located here. So it's coming up with workshops 25 miles from here. So you can see they have it by the event titles of the workshops, the cities they're being held in, and the counties. So if I was interested in joining a workshop, let's take a look at Fridays here. It's about interviewing. It's at 10 a.m. So I'm going to click that. It shows me a little description of the interview or of the, workshop, where the workshop is being held, and then my name and phone number because I'm the one presenting it. So if I would like to register for that, I'll hit register. And then you can see it's successfully registered and added to my calendar. So then here's a view my calendar, or up here is also a my calendar. When I go to my calendar, it shows that workshop right there. Say I registered for it and I need to cancel. If you click in on my calendar, it says I'm registered and all of the details. Here's the unregister button. Just hit that. Now I'm unregistered. So you can take a look at everything. Most of them will have you register yourself. Some may prompt you to call a phone number to get registered, and that's okay too. If you want to look for events, maybe you're not seeing what you want from the search you're getting, you can take out the zip code altogether and search no zip code. And then it shows all the ones in the entire state. So there's a ton every day. Basically, there's a lot. You can weed through them with the event titles and then register for whatever you are interested in. So that's events. Next is the career services menu. This menu holds a treasure of resources. I highly recommend you to just explore the different options in here. So first, we'll look at the veteran services. And this holds the military skills translator, which would take, whatever you've done in the military skill-wise and translate it into a civilian occupation. You can get information about other veteran services. Looks like there's a veteran registry that has benefits, programs, and services available for vets only. So if you register for that, you'll get some information for that. And back to career services here. The career tools overview. So big interview is basically a skills assessment, and you record yourself answering some questions like an interview, and someone, a live person on the other end, will critique you and give you some guidance on how you could be a better interviewer, basically. Career exploration. This is it just helps you figure out what you are interested in. It'll give you like a little quiz and, spit back things that you might be good at based on your interest. And then for training opportunities, PA CareerLink has some programs that do pay for training. Everyone that pops up on this list has already registered with the office basically. And if you enroll in our programs and are qualified for that, you could, this is just Bedford's programs here, see Bedford County, but these are the ones that are set up with us already. Obviously, if you change the zip code to be Altoona, there will be others there for that area as well. But that basically shows you, the things that are available in your area. And if you're interested in any of those trainings, reach out to CareerLink and we'll help you with the next step there. Back up here to programs and services. If you have any questions about things, you want someone to reach out to you, you basically give yourself a referral through here and what you're interested in, request services, and someone from the CareerLink will reach out to you. Next on the menu item is the About Us. And these are, the basic housekeeping of the CareerLink. the accessibility features, how to contact us, our privacy policy, our security policy, terms of use, and then about us. It has all of our contact information in there as well. The help menu helps you can leave feedback, learn about your account benefits, find other PA CareerLink offices, and it's just an overall help center. And then if you'd like the website to be translated into Spanish, you could hit that menu button there and the whole web page would go to Spanish. So the next thing I would like to go over, I'm going to go back to the home page, clicking the house. Every person that registers with PA CareerLink gets access to Skill Up PA. And that is an online training database that has 8,000 courses for free. When you click the banner here, it will open up a new website, which is the Skill Up website. I've gone ahead and logged into mine. This is what it looks like when you open it up. It shows my name, my progress of courses, and if I scroll down, here's the courses that I have basically added to my plan lately. I haven't worked on any in a minute, but I am, going through a couple of these on my list. So I went through and searched the website to find these and add them. So I'll show you how to do that. When you log in, this is your homepage here. If you hit catalog, go to skill tracks. I'm going to log in again. I apologize. Okay, back in catalog, skill tracks. Okay, so it has it very broken down, basic skills, general skills, internet, personal skills, workplace skills, construction, computers, a lot of stuff here. If I was wanting to add the internet one, I would hit add to my plan. It will show me the different courses within that skill track, which looks like all good things. So I'll go ahead and hit add this skill track. Now, this is my master plan of everything I've added. So it is now in here. Here it is, browsing the web. If I want to launch that video, I'd hit launch there. So here is, and then you can see I have passed a couple and it has the date for it. So use this website to your advantage. You get a certificate when you've passed courses that you can add to your resume. And that is very helpful, especially if you've been off work for a few months. That shows employers, yes, I was off, I was on unemployment looking for new work, but I was also updating my skills in the meantime. Also, if you're starting a job and maybe there's one piece of the job that you're not confident about, maybe it's Microsoft Excel or whatever, you could look that up on here and kind of train yourself a little bit to get ready for your new position. Or if you're getting a promotion and the promotion requires some different skills, you can set yourself up for free here using this website. So back to the homepage here. We've covered a lot of ground today. We're gonna stay on the line for questions after here, but I just want to remind everyone that a job search is a process and a journey. There's ups and downs, but with persistence and the right resources, you'll find the opportunity that's right for you. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. If you wish to stay on the line and ask further questions, feel free. If not, we wish you the best of luck on your job search. And if you'd like to click the meeting, you'll just hit the red leave button in the top right-hand corner. Thank you for everything.